Hey Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading for September 9th to the 16th. I am Charlene Lizette. Okay, we are going to be pulling out 7 cards for this week along with some oracles. If you are new or returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. All right, baby cakes, you may want to sit down for this one. You know, it's really interesting. Uranus is in your sign and it's doing some things. And I think for a lot of you, it's just like upheaval, but it feels hard. And I want to hold your hand and turn around and say, like, I hear you. You know, if we were besties and we were sitting down together, I'd be like, babe, pull up a seat, come, let's chitty chat. Do you need a cuddle? Do you need a hug? Do you need a shoulder to cry on? Like, what's going on here, right? I also want you to remember that when Taurus does, or Uranus does this stuff, Uranus brings through chaos for revolution. Uranus brings through chaos for drastic change, for positive changes in our lives. And we can't control that shit. We can't control the outcomes. We can't control the path. We can't control what happens. No control over that, right? No control. And to control would be to try and control Taurus would be futile, because what Source is saying right now is you might feel like you're in the eye of the tornado, but really you're in the eye of rebirth, and you may not necessarily feel it, or it may not feel the most comfortable or the easiest or the most blissful or the most peaceful or whatever word you want to attach to it. But this is all part of your growth. This is all part of your soul's expansion. This is all part of you evolving to this next level, to this next stage in your life. We have the 4th house here, Cancer. This is the house of origins. Here's where we see our home, bloodline, feelings of safety, comfort, mother figure, tradition, lifestyle. It's the Imkalai in astrology. It's the 4th house. It's I belong. I hear a lot of you saying, I don't know where I belong. I feel like, Charlene, I'm being pulled out of this place, or I feel alone, I feel isolated, I feel confused, I feel stuck. Now I'm going to turn around and tell you, what if you're not stuck? What if you're not confused? What if Source isn't wanting you to feel isolated, but Source is trying to show you that you're trying to go indoors where you're not meant to be in? You know that saying, God removed people from your life because he heard the conversations they had when you weren't around? Something along the lines of that. That's what this is feeling like. The void, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Imagination, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. The 5 of Pentacles to the King of Cups is Source turning around and saying to you, even though the illusion is that you are alone or isolated or being pushed out, the reality is this is meant to teach you your own strength, your own sovereignty, your own balance, your own self-love, your own ability to stay grounded, emotionally mature. Because Source is going to be delivering to you communication, very fast communication. 3 of Pentacles to Knight of Wands. Unfinished business here, collaborations, messages, knowledge, okay? Things are going to be revealed to you, which is a very typical thing to happen during a eclipse period. And the 7 of Swords, this Page of Swords, this Page of Pentacles tells me that a lot of this stuff that you're going to find out is things that you already knew. It's things that you already had a little like feeling about. You know, there was something inside of you. Something inside of you that made you go, You know? Have you ever met someone or been in an environment and you're like, there's something going on here, right? This is Source confirming your intuition, confirming your feelings, confirming what you thought to be true. Not in a bad way, though, in a way for you to be cunning, for you to be strategic, for you to realize the information, for you to hold on to this information, and then make grounded, rooted decisions on how to move forward. This is not about jumping the gun. This is not about being reactive. This is not about just fucking flying off the handle. This is about you staying stable, staying secure, staying grounded, staying rooted, staying focused on the goal, the bigger goal. And that is, with Aphrodite as your amulet, for you to learn to fall in love with yourself, for you to learn to unapologetically accept, radically accept yourself, for you to learn the importance of you standing in your truth, for you to learn the importance of honoring yourself above all else. You don't need other people's validation. You don't need other people's attention. You don't need any of that shit. You need to love you. The minute you start loving you, everybody else is going to fall in love with you. That's how it works. We're going to dive into your love reading here, okay? Taurus, what I'm going to do is at the end of this video here, I'm going to pop a video on manifesting money because I'm seeing some of you really, really learning to break free from some money blocks, some stories here, lack mindset, financial scarcity, all that. And this video is going to help you financially, okay? If you want to book a session for some clarity, you need some help, answers, get your astrology read, all that jazz, tarot, it's in the description box below, okay? We've got the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Learning not to rush into relationships, Taurus. Yes, learning not to be distracted by the coulda, shoulda, wouldas, the illusions, the delusions, the deep desires. High Priestess, Magician, yeah. Paying attention to how you allow people to weave a story, or how you allow yourself to be caught up in the illusion, in the narrative, in the story of the romance, when sometimes, and choosing at the same time, I should say, to ignore the truth. 10 of Wands to Six of Cups to 10 of Wands is you wanting to go back to like the nicer times, reminiscing to the good times, to the nice emotions, to the nice feelings, to all that stuff. And Source is turning around and going like, no. You keep attaching, you keep trying to go back to the same type of relationship, the same type of partner, Taurus. You got to cut that out. You got to cut that out. I think a lot of this has to do with your childhood, what you grew up in, what you witnessed your mom do with your dad, vice versa. Maybe the lack of love from your dad, the attention from your parent, or lack thereof, right? There's a lot of revelations here showing up for you. And this is a teaching of how, if you don't heal your childhood wounds, or work through your childhood wounds, work through your childhood traumas, you're going to keep repeating the cycle, because Source is at this point right now where you are being put at a crossroads, and Source is turning around and saying, you can't keep repeating this anymore, Taurus. You have to now turn it around. You have to go the different path now. I'm calling on to you to go down the different path, Taurus. It's time now, right? So if it's time now to go down a different path, now it's up to you to take the steps you're guided to take to make it happen, Taurus. You can't expect your 10 of Cups while you're still repeating the patterns that keep you in 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is hardship, weight of the world on your shoulders, right? 10 of Cups is joy, happiness. So if you want joy, happiness, why do you keep attracting the ones that give you the 10 of Wands energy? No more. We are turning, we are transforming, we are shifting during this period of time massively, Taurus. And you should be so proud of yourself for that accountability, for doing the hard stuff, because this hard stuff here is what's going to transmute your life, plant the proper seeds, the good foundation, the good, the good, solid, stable, secure foundation, so that you can evolve and grow and attract everything that you desire. Here is this money magnet video that I told you about, or money manifesting video I told you about. If you want to book a session, you want to work with me, follow me on Insta, all that jazz. It's in the description box below. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We will see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.